Hello everyone and welcome back to Mindful Chats. I'm Lucy and today we're diving into a topic that many of us can relate to, coffee. We all love it, but what happens when we drink too much of it? Joining me to discuss this is Dr. John, a nutritionist and health expert.
Hi Lucy, thanks for having me. Coffee is a fascinating topic because while it can have amazing benefits, it's easy to overdo it.
Absolutely, Dr. John. I love my morning coffee, but I've always wondered, how much is too much? And what does it do to our bodies if we overindulge?
Great questions, Lucy. Let's unpack it step by step and see what happens when we go beyond our coffee limit.
Before we talk about the downsides, let's start with the good stuff. Coffee is famous for its energy boost, but what are some of its other benefits?
Coffee does have many perks, Lucy. It's rich in antioxidants which help fight inflammation in the body. Studies show that moderate coffee consumption can improve brain function, increase alertness, and even reduce the risk of certain diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's.
Wow, that's incredible. So, coffee isn't just a pick-me-up, it's actually good for our health in moderation.
Exactly. The key word here is moderation. For most people, 2 to 3 cups a day can be beneficial. Beyond that, the risks start to outweigh the benefits.
Okay, Dr. John, let's get to the part everyone's curious about. What happens when we drink too much coffee?
Drinking too much coffee can lead to several negative effects. First, there's the issue of caffeine overload. It can cause jitteriness, anxiety, and even heart palpitations. Your nervous system goes into overdrive, which is why you might feel restless or irritable.
That sounds unpleasant. Is that why some people say coffee gives them a crash later?
Exactly. When you consume too much caffeine, your body produces stress hormones like adrenaline. This can give you an initial boost, but when the effect wears off, you feel drained. That's the crash you're talking about.
What about sleep? Does too much coffee affect that?
Absolutely, Lucy. Drinking coffee late in the day can disrupt your sleep cycle. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning half of it stays in your system for that long. So, a late afternoon coffee might still be keeping you awake at midnight.
No wonder I toss and turn some nights after my second cup in the afternoon.
Exactly. And beyond sleep, excessive coffee can also upset your stomach, lead to dehydration, and in extreme cases, even cause headaches or high blood pressure.
How do we know when we're drinking too much coffee, Dr. John? Is there a magic number?
Most experts recommend staying under 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is about 4 regular cups of coffee. If you're feeling jittery, having trouble sleeping, or relying on coffee to get through the day, it's a sign you might be drinking too much.
So, it's about listening to your body and finding that balance?
Exactly. And remember, caffeine sensitivity varies. Some people can handle more, while others might need to cut back after just 1 cup.
Dr. John, what tips do you have for people who love their coffee but want to avoid overdoing it?
Here are a few simple strategies. 1. Set a cutoff time. Avoid drinking coffee after 2 p.m. to protect your sleep. 2. Hydrate. For every cup of coffee, drink a glass of water to stay hydrated. 3. Switch to alternatives. Try herbal tea or decaf coffee if you want a warm drink without the caffeine. 4. Limit additives. Avoid loading your coffee with sugar or cream, as those can add empty calories.
Great tips. I especially like the idea of switching to herbal tea in the afternoon. Dr. John, thank you so much for sharing these insights. I've learned so much about coffee today.
My pleasure, Lucy. Coffee can be a wonderful part of your routine if you enjoy it responsibly. Just remember to listen to your body and keep it balanced.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, what's your coffee routine? How many cups do you drink a day? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to download today's free PDF with all the tips and facts we discussed. Until next time, take care and stay mindful. Goodbye.